could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Welcome everyone, this is Ohib Tahir from ZMeds, and today we are going to take on another class of anti-peptic ulcer drugs known as H2 receptor antagonist. Remember, we have been discussing about anti-peptic ulcer drugs in which we have studied one of the class of the anti-peptic ulcer drug. If you haven't seen that video, I will suggest you to watch that video, and you'll find link of that video in the description box below. Go and watch it and come back in this video. Let's discuss mode of action through which HCl is produced or the gastric acid is produced. Here is one of the cell named as parietal cell, which is important in production of HCl. Here we have the cholinergic receptor, then we have H2 receptor, and after this we have gastrin receptor. We have a special receptor present in the corner that is known as the PGE receptor, or the receptor for the prostaglandin E2. If acetylcholine binds to its receptor, histamine binds to its receptor, and gastrin binds to its receptors, then whole cell is stimulated to release hydrogen from the cell. Acetylcholine causes increase in the calcium, and gastrin also causes increase in the calcium, while histamine activates GS, which in turn activates adenyl cyclase. Increased calcium concentration and adenyl cyclase stimulates pKas, and as a result pKa will cause stimulation of the hydrogen potassium pump, and hydrogen will be released from the parietal cell into the lumen of the stomach, and potassium will be taken in. This hydrogen will combine to the Cl negative or the chloride ion and will cause the HCl production. Here we have the lumen of the stomach. In case of H2 receptor blockers or antagonists presence, they will block the histamine 2 receptors or H2 receptor, and hence histamine will not be able to bind to H2 receptor. As a result, there will be no activation of GS, due to which adenyl cyclase will become inactive and pKase inactivation will take place. And when there is inactivation of pKase or the phosphokinase enzymes, then as a result there will be no hydrogen outflux and no HCl will be formed. Now we have discussed about drugs included in this class. So first of all we have ranitidine, then cimetidine, after this famotidine and nizatidine. These four are present in this class. Out of these four, first three are present as intravenous formulations, while cimetidine was discovered first. Now we have to discuss about different actions of this class of drug. First action is the antipeptic ulcer, and then we have it is used to treat acute citrus ulcer and also for the GERD. In case of peptic ulcer, we have two types of peptic ulcer: H. pylori induced and NSAIDs induced ulcer. In case of H. pylori, recurrence will be there, means there will be no cure at all. While in case of NSAIDs, we can use, but PPIs are most preferred. In case of acute citrus ulcer, we use intravenous formulations, and in case of GERD, these drugs can be used, but there is one problem with it, that their onset of action is very slow, that it takes 45 minutes to give its action. So that is why we use antacids which neutralize. Now we have to discuss about adverse effects of this class. First of all we have gynecomastia, then galactorrhea, and number 3 is drug-drug interactions. Gynecomastia is increase in the breast size in males due to swelling of the breast tissues. Then why it happens? It happens because androgens are blocked. So cimetidine causes gynecomastia, and cimetidine acts as anti-androgen. Then we have galactorrhea, which is abnormal milk ejection. Now, the reason of abnormal milk rejection is cymaridine. Why? Because it increases prolactin, and prolactin causes increase in lactation. Now we have to discuss metabolism. Cymaridine will bind to the cytochrome 450 and cytochrome 448. So those drugs which will bind to 450 or 448 cytochrome will be inhibited, which includes warfarin and phenytoin, and their metabolism will be inhibited. That's it for today. Next time we will meet with another topic about anti-peptic ulcer drugs. Until next time, you have to support us by liking the videos, subscribing the channel, and sharing our videos. Until next time, it's Zohib Tahir from ZMeds signing out.
Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.